And we're live. Welcome to Strikeout Beer, your least favorite podcast with your host, Alan Rapid Dave. What's up, buddy?
I'm Alan, and that's just everything's just off.
It
Like
is.
the
It's
the
all
whole
good.
no intro music. It's just I don't know, man. I don't
There's
know.
something wrong with StreamYard, with the Roadcaster Pro. I don't know what's going on, but I'm pretty much just kind of done. I think I'm just gonna go back to like a cell phone, and
Okay.
we're just gonna go from there and just call it a day. You
Yeah,
know?
I mean, why not?
Yeah, I'm tired of it. Anyways, speaking of being tired, I'm also thirsty. And what is your beer tonight? What are you having?
I tonight I am drinking. Where's it at? Hold on a second. It's down here by my feet, down on the floor.
Okay. Were you not
You know,
expecting to open a beer, or
I
what's
did-
going on?
you know, just chill, back off. How about that?
Just
How about you
Carlo in
step
the house. What's going on, buddy? Hey, haven't been around, but wanted to come in and stay high. Appreciate that.
a little a
Listen,
blue moon non-alcoholic today?
ooh, a little Belgian white.
Yeah. Then we'll
Nice.
give this a try today. And it was like I saw it at the seen it at the store the last couple times. I was like, you know what? Let's get that. Let's get that.
There you go. The NA section is becoming more and more robust. It seems like every month, so it's good. It's good. People are actually doing it. Glacier Musher's in the house. Chris is in the house over there on Instagram. What's going on, boys? Liz is in the house. Billy Joe. Uh,
Oh,
but yeah,
you got me?
yeah, I'll do it in a minute. But
Okay.
so I'm having Check Your Attitude by Three Nations Brewing. It's a Pilsner, the Czech Bohemian. Cheers to you. Boop. There you go.
Well, mazel, good things.
Now, this is a session Czech Pilsner, 5% alcohol by volume, 27 IBUs, 3.74 average score on Untapped. Haven't checked it a lot. It says 44 total times. I loved it. When I got this beer, I was like, I'm in. I love their Czech pills. I like their Italian Pilsner they had. I think it was called Andretti. But yeah, they just make some. It's my local brewery, so that's where I like to go.
Right.
All right, Billy
Cool.
Joe, let's see what we got here. Let's see if we're going to keep it clean tonight. Why did the fish blush? Because he saw the river's bottom. Oh boy. All
Bottom.
right. I mean, he starts with like an ass joke. That's fine. Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Now we are a little bit earlier. I messed up this week by we switched to 8 o'clock start time, and we're early because I told the guest tonight we have special guest Corey from NDT podcast joining us, and I told him like the normal, hey, 7:30, see you at 7:30 Central time. I haven't got used to our new schedule, but which it kind of works out, right? I think it's going to work. Just 8 o'clock, you get almost a little bit of late night, uh,
Right.
vintage strikeout beer action. So, but what's up, Ben? Are you doing all right?
You know what? I can't complain. I got hot water again, so that's good. After dealing with that whole debacle. So
I
I
remember
got
one time my hot water heater it burst. This is in my first house, and it burst, and I was sitting there playing online poker. This is how long ago it was, right? So I'm sitting there, all of a sudden, hey, there's water in the kitchen. Where the hell's it come from? And it was, instead of draining into the garage and out, it drained back up into the house.
oh
So it
fuck.
flooded my house. And so I was like, damn it. And it was like cold. It was like, I'm pretty sure it was like winter time too. So I'm like, I don't even know what to do. Like, when something like this happens, the easy, most basic thing on earth does not just, hey, let's go to a hotel, or hey, let's do the. I'm like, oh my God, I got to boil water and then make a bath and, whatever. I'm just like, or you could have just took a cold shower, dude. Like, I don't know what's wrong with me half the time. But anyways, yeah. What are you gonna do? So, but I'm glad you got it fixed. I actually need to put because we have the Mavs game coming on tonight. I think it starts at 7:30, if I'm not mistaken. The pregame's on right there. I thought we were gonna get. I thought they had screwed up and put the Stars and the Mavs on at the same time, same day again. And let's just be honest, I was about to be irate. I was gonna write me a strongly worded letter to whoever the hell needs to hear about it. But yeah, Hoppy Gentleman over on Instagram. What's up? How we doing? I told it. Let's see, Bill Patrick now
Bill
on YouTube.
Patrick.
I told a chemistry joke, but I got no reaction. Oh God. But yeah. So anyway, I'm a little bit moving a little bit slower tonight. Went a little hard yesterday. Didn't think I was gonna go hard,
On
but
Tuesday?
I'm just I'm too old for this S. I don't even know, what happened. I was just gonna go play golf, and I hang out with my brother. I drive all the way out to North Fort Worth, playing the champion circle something. I don't know, but anyways,
Right.
Really nice course, nice club. What the hell was that?
I don't know what that was. That was weird. Do I
What is
sound
going?
fine?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So we're out there, and and it was supposed to be gorgeous yesterday. Well, I get there and it starts raining, and I'm like, "What's going on?" So I had the Tahoe hatch popped. I stopped off and bought a 12 pack of claws because I forgot my claws in the cooler in the fridge from that I packed already. And then so anyways, I just start kind of just ripping them. And my brother shows up. We're just sitting there talking and laughing. We must go through like 3 or 4 each, and then I stuff the rest of my bag. You're not supposed to, but I just like, you're coming with me. I don't want to leave you in the car all alone,
Oh,
unattended.
you're not supposed to take those with you? I'm so
Yeah.
confused.
And then I was like, well, you know what? Give me 12. I went to the bar, give me 12 more to go, whatever. And
Yeah.
so it just escalated. And then we sat there and had a couple more after we were done. We had like you make the turn, you go inside to get a bite to eat. We sat down for like an hour, had lunch, couple beers, more lunch, and then we finished it up. And then we're back at the bar hanging out. And he's like, hey, let's go. Me and you, let's go get another drink. I was like, oh my God, okay, fine. I was like, all right, fine, whatever.
I like
I
how
don't,
we had to clarify. Let's me and you go and get a drink. You're like,
yeah.
just you. Yeah, that's
He did because Tyler and Emma were there. So
okay. Okay. All right.
and he was like, because they were leaving. He goes, yeah, let them leave, and then me and you'll go. And I was like, okay, it's fine. And so, buddy, I don't remember what time I got home last night.
Oh no.
Like, why I wasn't really paying attention. I called Lizzie on my way home. I was like, hey, babe, just let you know I'm on my way home. So just FYI. But I got home. I was so tired, exhausted. Put my phone on the charger and just went to bed. I was like, Jesus. I think I took a shower. I had to get like, there's golf. You get grass and sand and stuff all over you throughout the day, and you sweating. I was sweating bullets yesterday. It was so damn hot. So, but I had a nice little round.
That's
Uh,
good.
Low 90s again, and that was that's S housed. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
I wasn't falling down or anything, but I was feeling it. I had one eye open I was like looking at the ball, looking down. I was like, all right, we're gonna get this one.
Maybe kind of tapping just the ball, maybe just a smidge, just to make sure you're hitting the right one because there's
Yeah.
4 balls there. You're like, I don't know which one it is.
You got to close your eyes, and then if you're still seeing double, you hit the one in the middle. You know what I mean? Or if you're seeing triple, but
I was gonna say if you're seeing double and you're hitting the one in the middle, you're doing something wrong there.
yeah,
That's
it was but yeah, it was a rough day. It just was, but I had a lot of fun.
uh,
But I don't know why. I don't know how in the hell I got talked into going out afterwards. It's usually because he has to leave anyways.
it's not hard. Like you act like it's tough to talk you into going and getting another drink. Like sometimes you're like, no, 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 and I'm like, come on, let's go. And you're like, all right, you talked me into it. Like, you're twisting my arm. Like, it's not hard. You just say, let's go, and you're like, okay.
I don't know, man. Like I sat there and I was like, all right, fine. And then we were there, and I'm like looking around. Like I said, it's like usually it's him having to go anyway. So that's what actually gets me home at a decent time because I'm like, all right, well, cool, let's go. And but Jesus, man, I was like, this was insane. Like I'm like, it's like 10, 11 o'clock. It's Tuesday, man. I'm like, what the hell is going on? And what, buddy? And of course, we didn't have dinner. We didn't eat after we were done with golf. We just kept going. Rapid Dave sounds like a pirate. Do I really?
What does that mean?
I don't know.
I mean, pirate speak is gar, mateys, things like that. I
Yeah, I
haven't
don't
heard you
know.
say gar yet. Or
Arr.
maybe
My favorite pirate is that dude from Dodgeball,
Steve.
Steve the pirate. Yeah,
Yeah,
Steve.
Steve the pirate.
Do I
Hey,
sound? I don't
sorry,
sound bad.
I
I just
guess Steve. He's like, well, if you're not a pirate, then who am I going to share this treasure with? Gar, you got me.
he goes, "You're Peter." He goes right back into it. Oh my
Oh,
God. So yeah, we got Corey from NDT podcast joining us here in about 15 minutes. We got him the link. I hope he doesn't send like a message or anything right now because I'm not checking anything. I was like, here's the link, brother. And I hope I sent him the right link. I will check real quick. So, but anyways, yeah, we got
okay. Well, now it makes sense because Alan said, all right, I'll go for another one." Yeah, yeah.
I got it now. Yeah, that made sense.
Yeah,
Are you
no,
sure?
yeah. I think we sometimes you got to explain the jokes to us, Lizzie. We're a little slow. Let's go, buddies in the house. What's going on? And then Billy Joe said, "Why can't you tell pigs a secret?"
Oh, they squeal or something like that.
Because they always squeal.
Ah.
Corey's in the house. He says, "I'm good." And Jason Dennison, what is up, brother? Hope you're doing good, man.
Yeah, with those, we've been through so many. We had that dad joke book and we had like I've had the dad joke calendar. So a lot of these are, I kind of remember them, but there's
Right.
some that you can just kind of figure out. But there's
You
he's had some good ones that I'm like, I have no idea and then when he says it, I just
you just
lose.
lose it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just lose your S.
So
It's
yeah,
always a good time. I was listening to Ranger Roundup the other day and
yeah.
or today. You sounded a little defeated. You're a little distraught right now. And then every once in a while, the way you use your words, it just kind of cracks me up because you're talking about going and watching the game. And you're like, yeah, Lizzie, she had me. We went out. We went to go get something to eat, and I watched the game on a TV. And I was like, oh, okay, like,
I've been slowing down and like just kind of I've been because when I first started that show, I was talking 100 miles an hour. Like I don't know what it was. I was so nervous. And I'm sitting there just talking, yammering on just really fast, right? And they used to only last about 10 minutes. Now I've
right,
got them about 15, sometimes
oh,
20. But yeah, sometimes the stuff but there's no editing, right?
right,
And
yeah.
if
That's
I'm,
too much
if I'm
work.
already 5, 10 minutes in, I'm not starting over.
Right.
That ain't happening.
I will find every once in a while I got to redo the recap because like I'll be going through it, and like I'll get to like one of the last games, and then I'll be like, and the Pirates won today 4-2, but I don't say who they played, right? Or like I don't have a score and I'm like, shit, I
I've
don't
been
know what happened. And so scrap it and go. But yeah, no, it's just funny because it was like you pause like for dramatic effect for a second and you're like, yeah, so I got to watch the game on a TV. And it's like, whoa, buddy, on a TV, look at you.
I
Like,
was not excited. I was sitting here and then I was like, she goes, "Yeah, she drugged me to a restaurant." So then I had to watch the rest of the game, on a TV. I was like, "It's watching on TV here." I was like, I don't even know. Yeah. Yeah. If you listen to this one, I'm not like truly like defeated. I especially like talking about the Rangers and stuff like that. Cause I'm like, hey, just cheer up. It's only I'm sitting there trying to give everybody else a pep talk. Cause if you go on like X or Twitter, Twitter during the games and after the games and they lose their effing minds. They're like, it's over. Blow it up. I'm like, you just won the World Series. Shut up.
eh, you guys
Like
are under 500 for the first time under Bruce Bochy.
yeah, that
So
sucks.
you got that going for you, which is nice.
It was gonna happen. I mean, they're playing the Phillies. They're playing number one team in baseball right now. They're on the road. And then they just got swept. Or not swept. They lost the series to the Angels, which is a horrible team. They got
Yeah.
swept by the not Diamondbacks, who the Colorado Rockies. Did they get swept or they win one over
No,
there?
I think they won one. I think they won one in
Yeah.
that one.
So they've had a terrible run. They got a ton of injuries.
Not been
The
good.
pitching staff is all injured. And you got key players that are having to sit out. They're getting either, hit by a pitch or they're running into each other in the outfield, and
Right.
it's hell. But they'll everything will be okay. Everything's gonna be
It does.
fine.
If you listen to Ranger Roundup, it does not sound like it. Like when you're talking about, like, yeah, they get to go up against Ranger Suarez. He's 8-0 with a 1 point, so that's not looking good.
Dude, that when I was reading that, I go, Jesus Christ, they just ran into the buzzsaw. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's no way they win. You're like, there's no. I was like, maybe, and I think that's what I predict. I go, maybe get one if you're lucky, you
Hey, look,
know.
guys, we just got to look forward, okay? And we're playing the best team in the league, so yeah, don't.
What do we got here? We got my foot still on the ice as the New York Rangers are still in it. Yep, they're doing the national anthem right now. John Brancy.
Okay.
I guess is he gonna sing who do we got? They don't sing both the Canadian national
If
anthem.
they're playing a Canadian team, they do.
Yeah, I
Only
was
if
like,
they're
say, but
playing a Canadian team.
that's what I was that was gonna be my question because I
Yeah.
was like, I don't think they do it tonight because it's Florida and New York. So
Yeah.
yeah.
No. No.
Huh.
No.
Oh
No
well.
Canadian
As
national anthem.
so with the hockey right now, you've got the four teams that are left. You got obviously the Rangers and Florida. You got Dallas Stars and Edmonton Oilers. Now, if you're looking at the series favorites and things like that, it I don't know. Have you been watching any hockey?
Not really. No. No, I haven't. Just over there at the podcast room on Wednesdays. That's it,
Okay.
really.
Yeah. Well, some of the betting and all that kind of stuff, it refreshed and it removed some of the odds of it. But the Dallas Stars were the favorite. I did a Patreon only video. You can go check that out, patreon.com/strikeout beer. And buy us a beer, buy your old pals a beer.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the Stars are the favorite to win it all. They're they're obviously the favorite to beat the Oilers. who'd they beat? Vancouver, the Canucks. They said it funny that Hextall's kid was like the Canucks. Are they called the Canucks?
The Canucks.
Yeah, the can nuts.
Yeah. You know what? I did watch the OT game the other day. The series clincher. I
Yeah.
did. I came home and I was working on stuff for the MLB for the recap. I was doing it that night, and I
Mhm.
saw the Stars game was still on, so I had that on while I was going through that. Was that last Friday?
Yeah, they got so robbed. It was, I think it was Thursday, maybe. I don't know. I don't even remember, to be honest with you. Because yeah, they went to overtime, single overtime, and they scored a goal. They called goalie interference. He was not in the crease, none of the, whatever, and he got ran it. The defenseman pushed him into the goalie, anyways. But anyhow, then they clinched it up. I was like, thank God. I go, buddy. It's usually when stuff like that happens where they call off a goal and then the other team scores a goal.
Well,
You know what I mean?
and then if you went to X after that, all the Stars fans were like, "Tell me there's not a script. There's a script. Tell me there isn't a script." And then they were saying that about the Mavs game too, because that got a little bit dicey there for a second. But then the Mavs pulled through and ended up whooping them. They're like, "Yeah, tell me there's not a script. This is going to Game 7."
Oh,
I'm like,
Jesus.
just shut up.
Are
Shut
you
up.
guys keeping an eye on Dallas? The Mavs are like the weather. We got like a tornado watch. So if I lose connection, the power goes out, just keep running the show, man. You got it. You can do it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
there's
there's
a
a script for every sport anymore. That's what the masses think. It's ridiculous. Yeah, it's
I mean, there's the problem is this. It might not be a script, but you have guys that are involved and there's money always on the line. Anything could be fixed. Things like that. They definitely want certain teams in the playoffs. They definitely want certain teams in the finals. They want certain teams in the NFL or like the Super Bowl and stuff like that. So, anyways, speaking of the NBA, Mavs are going against the Timberwolves. They start here in about 20 minutes or 10 minutes. Mavs are actually a dog in this one, a plus 150 versus the Timberwolves being negative 175. Timberwolves are a favorite here, but it's weird because the Timberwolves don't really match up well with the Mavs. Like, is Gobert even going to play? Because there's no, they don't run a big man in Dallas. You know what I mean?
oh no,
So
Gobert will play. I mean,
he'll be there just kind of jerking around. He's not, you know what I mean? They don't run a normal like that. We don't have a big man in Dallas anymore. We don't have it. You know what I mean? But they just not a real great matchup for them. Now, if they decide to just, you know, post up and, Gobert's just doing a bunch of sky hooks, but they're going to be in trouble. You know what I mean? But yeah, so Mavs are an underdog right now. Celtics are a massive, massive favorite, negative 1,600 to win. I'm pretty sure they're the favorite to win the whole damn thing. But Pacers, I think they got a puncher's chance. They can kind of get in there.
so they played 4 times during the regular season, and the Timberwolves won 3 of those 4.
Yeah. Yep.
And it was 121 to 87, 118 to 110, 119 to 101, and then the Mavs won theirs 115 to 108.
There's a lot of weird blowouts, even during the regular season, but you can expect that when like you get so many people sitting. But like in the playoffs, getting drummed by 40 is insane. It's just bonkers.
It shouldn't happen in the playoffs.
Yeah. So
Maybe like in the first round, right? Because you got the 1 and the 8 and things like that. But once you get past that first round, everything should be.
yeah, buddy, we're definitely watching hockey. I've been wanting to go to a game. I just hadn't had a chance to do it. So I'm like, maybe this week we'll see. They're at home. I'm pretty sure the first game they got home ice. I'm gonna double check something real quick. No, they're on the road. They got to go to Edmonton
Okay.
for the first game. So I hope to catch the first or second game here in Dallas. We'll see. First game probably too expensive, and then I'll just have to go the second. Yeah, what are you gonna do, Corey? I don't see any. If you want to start loading in, or I don't know how long it's going to take you. To be honest with you, I do have a couple questions for you when you get here. But yeah, there.
Look at that. And he's already he didn't even ask us. We didn't even have to ask him for the thumbs up if he's ready. He's just like, just comes in. He's like, let's go.
I know, right?
Party.
We can actually, if you're ready to go, you're set up, you're comfy, got you a cold beer, and we're ready when you are. Yeah. All right, he's ready to go. He says, all right, here. We're not gonna do the crazy fanfare, the any of the other stuff, because the soundboard is fried. So I'm just gonna bring him in. Here's Corey from NDT Podcast. Welcome to the show.
What's up, guys? How you doing tonight? Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, well, you know what? We're gonna put you in the middle there. Give you a little sandwich.
Ooh, yeah.
I might have. Hold on. Let me adjust my camera. I'm a little squished on this one. Here we go.
It's all good.
That's how we like it. We want to keep you squished in there.
Yeah, baby. A nice little sandwich.
By the way, I got my little my NDT shirt on tonight.
Nice.
Rapper Dave doesn't have his yet because I haven't seen him yet. His is folded nice and neat right over there.
Yeah. You like them? They come out good?
It's nice. It's nice. It's pretty comfy. It's feeling good. Feeling
Let's go,
good.
buddy. Hey, thanks, man.
Yeah.
So right out of the gate, I got to ask you what's the deal with the crow?
It's actually a raven. And with we've had some people ask us who the Baltimore Ravens fan is because the purple, the black, the raven, and everything. I'm like, we're not Ravens fans. Justin and I, when we were young, we were both very big into Edgar Allan Poe. We enjoyed writing. We read all of his stuff, all of his collections, and it's just a play on Edgar Allan Poe. We just went with the raven.
There you go. I didn't know if you received like a cease and desist yet from the Baltimore Ravens or anything like that.
Yeah, not yet. Not yet. We're good.
That's the first thing I thought of too when I saw it. I go, man, what the hell? They like, they Raven, it's purple or whatever. It's like, oh my God. But yeah, I don't have my shirt yet. I was gonna get it today, but Alan had an emergency at the house, so he wasn't able to come over. That's the reason we're remote. Usually we just we hang out here. But so what's up, man? How's the podcast going?
Podcast is going really well. We actually a while back here, we decided to really focus and zero in on community around here. So we've grown tremendously in our own area, and now we're finally hitting those steps to where we can start to branch out a little bit more. So it's been going well. We're having a lot of fun with it, and we added a wrestling show recently. So
I think I tuned into that. That was on at 6. It was on an hour or so ago because I caught it on YouTube, and that's what they were talking about. They were talking about wrestling. Now you can find all their shows, ndtpodcast.com. I should have all your other links though, but you're on Facebook, Instagram. Right. Yeah. There's
clickable links right from the website there to everything that we have. So it's all good. Cool, I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem. All right. So couple questions, I guess. This is from your Facebook page or whatever. So there's a handful or whatever, but yeah, no. So best fries. Who has the best French fries? Because you let the fans decide, but I want to know what the favorite was from the fans, and then I want to know your favorite.
It's crazy to me because everyone loves the McDonald's fries, man. I'm not a fan of those Mickey D's fries. I can't get into the shoestring ones. I'm not into it. For me, I really dig the Burger King fries. They just seem more potato-y to me. Someone commented the same exact thing under there, and I'm like, yo, you hit the nail on the head. That's exactly how I feel. It tastes like a real potato.
Man,
they're probably not, but
we got a weird Burger King. No, they don't have good fries down here. That's for damn sure. But yeah, you had like Checkers on there. I go, I haven't seen a Checkers in like 25 years.
Yeah, honestly, my social media manager found that picture. So, AKA my wife, I don't know where Checkers is even around us. So
yeah,
I don't think we have that, man.
Yeah, they had them down there for a little while.
Florida, when I went to Florida a few years ago, they had a Checkers there, but that's also Rallies. Like I grew up with that as Rallies, and they became Checkers.
Yeah,
and I definitely enjoyed their fries. But I'm a curly fry kind of guy, like some Arby's curly fries or Jack in the Box curly fries. Those hit the spot for sure.
I don't know. Fast food fries just don't really do it for me. I have to pick one with Burger King, but if we're talking, any kind of chain restaurant, I'm going with Red Robin though.
I was gonna say steak fries. So we had some steak fries the other day. I can't remember where we were. I think we're at some diner, and they had these big old fat steak fries. I go, damn it, I love them.
Yes,
but I like waffle fries. I'm a curly fry guy too. So it depends on where I'm going, and that's what that's where I'll end up. Like, all right, if I'm going to Arby's, I'm going to Jack in the Box. We'll get the curly fries. But I'll take Burger King. I don't even get Burger King fries anymore. I'll get the onion rings.
Yeah. I do love onion rings.
That's my go-to. Checkers ain't bad. Better than Crystal. Yeah, Crystal sucks too. It's like it's a Wish brand White Castle. White Castle fries are pretty good. Those crinkle cut fries, and they're always soggy.
Yeah. Let's go, buddy. Hey, we do have a Five Guys around here. They're good as long as you get to them quick. If you leave them in that soggy bag, I hate soggy fries. Can't do it.
They and the crazy thing is, like when you order whatever, they fill half the bag up with fries. Like it's like you got the container, and then you got you can fill up probably 3 more containers with the crap that's in there.
Yeah,
it's absolutely insane. But yeah, all right. So Zaxby fries are best off. I like waffle fries too. I'm a waffle fry guy.
Oh, Chick-fil-A fries, little waffle fries,
hell yeah. So, but yeah, that'll take care of that one. And what's the other one? It was Coke or Pepsi? Who won on that one?
Coke wins overwhelmingly generally. It was really close for a while there. Coke ended up winning that battle. And
Hey, ironic twist in that Dr. Pepper came before Coke.
That's one of our. We had a conversation with an artist, and he was like, and we clipped his ass when he said that. And I just had to find it today. I was like,
you had me for a second. I'm like, wait a minute. Oh, it's a clip. Okay. I was like, what am I hearing? Is this on my computer? And I'm just sitting here looking like a dumbass.
There's nothing worse than that. I hate that. So like just having a tab open, all of a sudden an ad or something starts playing.
Yes.
Like, Jesus.
I've been distracted before by something like that. Oh, it's awful.
Alan, what are you, a Coke or Pepsi guy?
Coke. Big Coke, yeah. Pepsi tastes like dirt. Like,
well, it's just sweet. It's not dirt. I don't know if you've ever eaten dirt before, but yeah, no.
Who hasn't?
Now,
who self-respecting boy has not had dirt before? Like, come on.
Is it just me, or is there just something certain about a McDonald's Coca-Cola? Is it different?
No, it is different because
so good.
They store them in like it's like steel, like galvanized. It's stored differently, so it definitely has a different taste. Like if you look it up online, it tells you why it tastes better, because that's the only place you can get it in that they store it in those containers. So yeah.
It really does make a difference. But yeah, I'm a Coke guy. But when I was like a kid, like say, I don't know, a teenager or something like that, I remember like just drinking an S load of Pepsis. Yeah. But it was like, I guess it's whatever your mom picked up from the store or whatever, just try to mix it up every so often. But I would mow through some Pepsis. But I'm a Coke guy for sure. Absolutely.
I was a Faygo kid growing up. It was all Faygo Pop. Faygo Pop. It's a brand up north. Good stuff.
You serious?
Yeah, I'm dead serious. Look it up.
Coca sweeter Pepsi tastes drier, carbonated. Huh. If you're ever in ATL, skip the Coke Museum. Sucks.
Damn it, I had that on my list too. Shit.
It's like, yeah, I'm gonna go to Atlanta. We definitely got to go to the Coke Museum, because why not?
Forget going to see the Braves. I want to go to the Coke Museum.
Now, if it was the other Coke, I'm in. Like,
that one's in Columbia. It's not in Atlanta.
I'm sure there's plenty there, but you have to look a little harder.
They're not necessarily
that hard.
No, probably not.
Oh my god. So what's up with the Christmas post already? You're driving me crazy,
bro. Okay, have you seen my disclaimers though?
It ain't me. Somebody else's name.
It ain't me. No, so we all have access to the page, right? So we can monitor things and interact throughout the day, so that it's not focused on one person. But yeah, Aaron is a big Christmas guy, and I found out that he's doing this to spite my wife, who is the one that schedules all these posts for us on there. Having a social media manager is really important. It's wonderful. But when she misses a post, she forgets to put one up. That's when you're seeing these Christmas posts.
Oh, Jesus. This guy at the Coke Museum. I bet he is. Aaron's in the house. What's up, bud?
You're talking about the guy that's responsible for the Christmas posts. That's him.
Why? Why on God's green earth are you posting about Christmas?
Disclaimer.
It's May.
It's May. Pez Museum in Connecticut versus Coke Museum in Atlanta. I'm going to go Pez Museum. Let's go.
I like Pez. I think I've been loading those things wrong my entire life. Someone showed me how to load the damn thing, and it was like you open it up and you don't fill in like where the opening is. You like shove it up the ass of it or something like that.
Yeah, and you don't even have to open the wrapper from the video I saw.
Yeah, it just
shove it in.
God,
don't even have to spit on it.
I don't think that's right. This guy. So I guess y'all just blame each other for, posting weird stuff.
No. He's accepting the blame there. Don't you worry.
Oh, okay. Okay. Pez Museum is decent. I mean, I'm not going to like any museum. Like, when's the last time anybody went to a museum? I'm talking about y'all, not anybody. Obviously, people go to museums all the time.
I went last year. Went to the field trip. Yeah, field trip for the youngest kiddo. They went to the Pro Museum, which the Pro Museum's cool.
Yeah, I had a volunteer out there, and it was pretty cool. It's cooler than the museums we had when we were kids.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I actually went to one last year, a local one. Had my niece and nephew visiting from the Carolinas, so we took them down there.
Oh, okay, so something to do or whatever. I end up going to like the zoo or the aquarium more than the museum. But that's easier, I guess, But the Pro Museum we have here is wild. We've been doing it wrong. How many 5-second drops of Pez hit the floor with hand loading? I'm telling you, man, you get them and you're trying to put the damn things in the we've just been doing it wrong our entire lives. It's like, when these people put it out, thank God for the internet sometimes, but it's like you figure out how to do stuff the way it's intended to, actually work. And we're sitting there like just Neanderthals, like, oh, let me put this peg in this hole here, like an idiot. Anyways, all right. So inside or outside person?
Well, it kind of depends on the day. I love being outside. I would prefer to be outside, but a lot of the stuff that I like to do is inside stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You can do it outside too.
You could. It's probably frowned upon, but no. Yeah, I prefer to be outside. Last year, after my daughter was born, we finally got home after 52 days in the NICU, and then we just spent like the entire summer outside, and it was wonderful. Like, I disconnected from everything. Last year, we took like a 6-month break off of the podcast. I didn't do a damn thing and just enjoyed myself. I prefer being outside. The sunshine's nice.
Yeah. I mean, especially if it's like nice weather. I mean, I walk out when it's rain. It was raining today, and I was like, let me go outside. I'm just going to go check the mail for no reason. It's like
95 degrees here today. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I think, what was it? It's been 90s here for the last couple of days. It's been a cool summer or a cool spring so far. It hasn't hit anywhere near where it usually does. So
hot for us though, man. Like, I'm up in Pennsylvania. This is crazy.
Yeah, I had a couple Boston people tell me that it was getting warm right now. Like, they were like, "Oh my God, it's so amazingly hot outside. It's 85 degrees. We don't know what to do." I was like, "Oh, okay." It's like,
yeah.
Like, sure, pal. God. Anyway, but yeah, I mean, it's just been a hell of a year. Y'all are growing like crazy. I appreciate the shirts too. I can't wait to have mine on. I was gonna have it on. We were gonna take a little picture. We'll do it next week, I guess. And
it's all good.
Yeah. So y'all doing? How often do y'all put out content?
So we do every week. We do a show on Sunday and Monday. Right now, our variety show is live every Sunday, Monday at 7 p.m. And then we just started that wrestling show. Like I said, that is going to be on every Wednesday night. So tonight, what you saw was a recording from last night. Justin's schedule is a little nutty. So it's like every other weekend off, every other Wednesday, Thursday off. So every other Wednesday, he's going to be live with Aaron and probably me from time to time. But yeah, they'll put the recordings in there as well just to keep stuff going. And then, we're everywhere, but Facebook is the biggest platform we use, man. So it's the best way to interact with everybody. So we really just try to keep things rolling on there, keep our content being seen. So we kind of just try to keep posting as much as we can.
Yeah, I feel you. It's a 1 week. We're big on Twitter. 1 week we're, I mean, Facebook, I don't know what happened. I think it's just, we stopped posting so much and it just like, we just disappeared. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I have good for you for Twitter X, that thing, because I have such a hard time getting that one rolling, man.
Can't get it. I mean, it's just like during like live shows and stuff like that. That's where we get like most of our views and stuff like right now. But yeah, I mean, anything else like posting this and that, it's like hit or miss. It really just depends. And we haven't cracked that code yet, I guess, but we get decent interaction and whatnot.
It's difficult, especially when you're working full time, man. You're working full time. You've got a family. You got a lot of stuff going on yourself. It's hard to keep up with social media. It really is.
Yeah. We both have full-time jobs. Hell, Alan works like 5 jobs himself, and he's always busy. I mean, this is night out. That's why when he comes over here, I can't get him out of the house. I'm like, will you just get out of here?
We spend most of our time outside of the house. I don't know what you're talking about.
We are outside people. As soon as we're done, we're like, let's go. And so we go up back. We'll finish watching a game or two or whatever, and just mosey on and just have some cigars, chat, and if it's cool outside, we'll start a fire. And my neighbors don't give me any crap either because they have a lot of fiestas themselves.
Ooh,
and
nice.
So they go late and they're loud as hell.
Best kind of neighbors, man. The ones that don't say shit.
Yeah, I mean, everybody has the understanding. Like, it's like, meh, just kind of deal with it whenever they do, and
Let me tell you, man, campfire people are the best kind of people too. Nothing beats it.
Yeah.
Oh man, we had some hot fires going this summer for sure. Melting cans and all kinds of stuff. Melting
I don't want some
TV
melt.
circuits.
I did have to burn like a TV, not an actual TV, but like so I had a TV go out on me, the picture or what. I was like, okay, well, I was like, you know how much information is on this thing? It's a smart TV. It's got logins for all this kind of stuff. I was like, I'm not just going to throw it away. Then all of a sudden everybody's got my login for this and that. So I disassemble it and then we throw it in the fire. That's something. It went crazy hot. It was like burning like blue and purple and all. I mean, it was crazy. So
That's
we stepped back a little bit. We had to step back. SB is number 1. Oh Jesus.
There you go, buddy.
God.
I don't know about that.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't think you got the memo that we're your least favorite podcast. So let's
right. He must
lower
have
the
something.
expectations.
There you go. I'm gonna put y'all's Facebook right out there. Are you so? I mean, that's. I just wanted to have you on and thank you for the show, the shirts and stuff. And then I wanted to ask these questions. I'm like, oh my god. So I was going through. I was like, oh, I wanted to know, but yeah, the Christmas one. I was like, I had to figure out what the hell was going on with Christmas crap. I'm like, look, dude, I don't like. I love Christmas. I love the holiday season. That's fall for us is awesome. What's up, Jay? And once we get into September, buddy, it's full on fall. Let's go.
Yeah.
But I don't talk about Halloween or anything until we get at least through August. And I'm a big Halloween guy too. Like it's all I think about that as, Mavs in 6. Let's go, baby.
Oh, buddy.
See, here's the secret though. I know what Aaron's doing. Here's the secret, man.
Mhm.
Negative attention or positive attention. Attention is attention. You're still getting it.
Yep. You want that interaction. We did that for a while where we were like posting either memes or like what would you rather or something like that.
Yeah.
And it was like we were getting a lot of interaction or whatever. It was like, oh, okay. Then we just stopped. Like, dude, I'm telling you, like some days we just like, I'm done. I'm good.
Like it's been fun, but we'll see you guys later. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. All right. Real quick before we let you go, bud. Let's go.
I got a question, if I can ask one,
You can. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, okay. I'm just curious, You're getting ready to run them out of here. You didn't even ask me if I had a question or anything like that. It's just
Do you usually have to be asked to do something? You usually just do it.
Yeah.
They get to it.
Yeah.
What
No, I don't know. I don't know what I want to ask it now,
All right, cool. So anyways, the last two questions that I had.
Let me ask you, Corey. Does it keep you up at night, the fact that from the 2000 smash hit song "Who Let the Dogs Out" by Baha Men, that they never actually tell you who let the dogs out? Like,
it didn't before, but it's going to now.
They're still asking the question. They never tell you because they don't know. They just know the damn dogs are running wild.
Can I rebut with my own question then?
Yeah, of course you can.
So in that song from our childhood, Bingo, was Bingo the farmer or the dog?
I don't know.
Bingo was his name.
But there was a farmer who had a dog, and Bingo was his name-o. Is it are they talking about the farmer or the dog?
That drove me nuts when I heard this.
I heard it too, and I was just like, you know what?
Ruined my life.
Look, this is ridiculous. Like, I don't know. They didn't answer those questions in school.
They're too busy just get the song going and get it over with. Like, you know what? Just keep knocking out these hits. Do you watching the NBA or NHL finals or conference finals?
No, I've been a terrible sports fan this year. I keep up with the Braves a little bit, but that's about it. I haven't watched any NHL, NBA. I was kind of shocked when I saw the the playoff bracket. I was like, oh wow, these are the teams that are in. So yeah, I a little rusty.
Here's one. If you were deaf, what language would you think in?
Come on, I'm not ready for this. I was not prepared.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Those are weird. Yeah, no, my last couple questions were just about all right, make your predictions for the NFL or NHL and NBA, but it's tough, man. Keeping up with sports, having a family, all that kind of it wears down on you. So, but yeah, I don't know what language you would think in. So
I guess it would depend on where you're at, right? Whatever language the people are speaking in, that would be the language you would think in, right?
Yeah, I mean, right? Because that's how you're gonna think in Braille or whatever. You know what I mean? Like
images.
Deaf, so you can't hear it, so
you have to think in images.
Yeah. So they would see whatever their local language is, and that would be that's what it goes in. There you go.
Something like that.
You bet your sweet ass the Mavs are in. God, easy fella, God, dog. Alan, okay, I'm gonna let you go ahead and say goodbye because you don't get to talk enough.
No, it's fine. I mean,
we're gonna cut you loose, Corey. Man, I appreciate you joining us. I appreciate the shirts too, man.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I know. I was sitting there checking them all out. You got a lot of merch. Y'all got a lot. Y'all put y'all's logo on everything, like speakers and shit. I mean, it's wild.
Hey, we wanted to give some options, man. We know not everyone wants to have a T-shirt with the main logo. So Jared goes to work and he creates all kind of cool stuff, man. Our show wouldn't be where it's at today without our guy Jared in the back. Jared puts in so much work as our producer. It's wonderful.
Nice. So, do you know if you go as far as you can see, you can see further? Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
right.
yeah. I did
Jesus.
think it was a little edgy for you guys to have the NDT double black Kong dong, but hey, whatever, man.
Hey, you know what, man?
It's got the bird on one side and the logo on the other.
We aim to please whoever it's for. I don't care as long as they're happy at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
Whatever floats your boat, right?
Yeah.
It's so big and so
I thought
impossible black.
I thought the raven beak shape was a perfect touch, though.
It's because we're like your next TLC home renovation. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah. They said, oh yeah. He said there's way too much beard on the screen right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah,
Sure.
baby.
I was hoping he was a Ravens fan, but I'd still still buy his shirt to watch.
Yeah, baby.
That's what we were talking
I
about earlier.
appreciate
Yeah. Him and that it looks like, boy, they're gonna get a cease and desist one of these days. Corey, brother.
We're not big enough for that. It don't matter.
I appreciate it, man. I know it was kind of last minute, but I appreciate you hopping on with us and whatnot. You can check these guys out at ndtpodcast.com, Facebook, Instagram. They're on all the socials, but you can find all the links right there on their website. Dude, I appreciate it.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate you.
Yep. Have yourself a good night. Thanks.
Hey, have a good one, Corey. Thanks.
Thanks.
That was really loud. Oh, I didn't turn it. I got a couple drops from Henson, but I got to turn them all the way up because it's really low for some reason.
That's my favorite line.
Yeah, see, that's
You forgot to drop that one during the interview.
I should have.
You dropped the other one. That one was perfect because you asked the Coke and Pepsi question, and then you just go bam.
It's already had the questions already written down, and then when I heard the damn drop, I go, "This is a match made in heaven."
Meant to be.
Yeah.
Serendipity, right?
We got the game already going. All right, thank God. Oh, I'm gonna need a couple more beers. Yeah, I was struggling this morning. Like I said, I was just like, I wasn't like, I was just tired, and it's like I was just tired. It's like, man, I need a jolt of energy, and I just couldn't get it today. Oh man, thank you, Corey. I appreciate it. And again, I can't wait to check that shirt. How's it fit, Alan? Alan, does it fit all right?
It's nice. Fits good. Feels nice.
Yeah.
It's almost like I'm not wearing a shirt, you know?
There you go.
I had to double check there for a second. All of a sudden, I'm rifed up. I'm hyped about the Mavs. I'm about to punch a hole through the wall in my hotel room. Oh, geez.
I could see him in there just screaming. You know, he's like the dude from the program. Was the guy that went on roids and he's just like, seat at the table. And then boom, puts his head right through the car window.
I just picture him just jumping up and just screaming, "Let's go!" And he's just like, "Ah!"
Yeah. Lattimore, I think that was his name. Yeah, right. There's like tip time. He's just jumping up and down on the bed. Like, bro, people are banging on the damn door, like the walls and stuff. Like, shut up. Yeah, no, I was hoping to knock out the baseball and the fantasy football earlier because I was like, we're recording these two shows. We're gonna have rankings for baseball. It's probably gonna drop tomorrow, if not Friday. One's gonna drop tomorrow, the other one's gonna drop on Friday. And then NFL is gonna be who would you rather have edition. It's studs edition. So you're gonna have you can't really make I would say there's a couple wrong answers you can have, but I'm Andy Bernard in the office. I like it when Andy he's in Stanford, is it Stanford where he goes or where he's introduced, and Jim puts his calculator or whatever in Jello, and he's like, I just need to know, and he stands up and just punts. I mean, just absolutely destroys this trash can, and Jim just spins back around and starts typing. Jim is the biggest P in the world. You know what I mean? Like he's just I was watching the show the other day where he wanted a snowball fight with Dwight.
Oh man!
And Dwight just laid into it. So Jim looks all disheveled. He's got a red nose and stuff because he keeps getting drilled. He goes, I'm sorry, Dwight. I'm just please stop.
Dwight went all mental warfare on his ass. Like just when he walks out and there's all the snowmen out there, dude. It's so great.
That is great. He's just like, oh my God, I don't know what to He really is. He doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know what to do. So
oh man. So let me ask you a question about the NFL. They just released the schedule, right? Schedule came out last week. We talked about it. Sucks, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Did you hear I think he's like the head of the scheduling or assistant head of the scheduling or whatever for the NFL that came out and said that they planned the NFL schedule around Taylor Swift's tour.
There's no way that's right. Or real.
No, it is.
I mean, you can tell, and like someone looked at some of the schedules for the Chiefs and whatnot, and it's like I don't know. Is it true?
No, it is true.
100% true.
100% true. Real life. That happened.
I wish they would just break up at this point. You know, I don't even know why. Who gives an S? Is it so that so they'll be watching football? They're not watching. They're not watching. You know what I mean? They watch the Chiefs maybe if they know that what's going to be up. But I'm like, I can't take it this year. I can't. I can't take another year of it. There's a reason that I don't even think I watched a lot of Kansas City games this year because I didn't want to deal with it. You know what I mean? Like Jesus Christ, who gives a shit? Who cares if who cares if she's there? But they're just like, oh, we're gonna cash in while we can, I guess. Nobody wants to see that. No one cares.
Ed France just unloaded my last stars end of an era. It's bits from here on out.
Oh boy.
Oh man, stars. I hadn't heard that in forever.
Jesus, we don't even have alerts on or anything like that.
No, we don't. But if you unload those on us, thank you. We appreciate it.
I'm gonna go. I'm actually one of the there. I just want to check, make sure. Yeah, there you go. 81 stars. Thank you so much, Ed.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Ed. We appreciate it, man.
I was like, let me go double check. I don't want to be that guy. But yeah, it's like we don't even keep up with like Twitch or anything right now. Like as far as subs and stuff, we'll say thank you if we see it come across, and we do appreciate it. But yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, back to the NFL. No, I don't know why it's so annoying. It's just really annoying. Like they're showing her reaction when the other team does something now towards the end of the season. Like Lamar scores a touchdown, they show her freaking reaction. What the hell's going on?
Speaking of Lamar, did you hear he's dropped some weight?
Really? I didn't even know he could lose weight. He looked pretty good. Like
no, he dropped some weight. He wants to be more agile.
He is agile. You got to have some weight to be safe, though.
Yeah, he's down. He weighs about 205. He's about 25 pounds down.
Well, if he's 205, Wikipedia had him at 215.
Okay, hold on. That's 25 pounds from 2022. 10 pounds less than last season.
Yeah, so he's going super more agile. You don't need to be agile, buddy. You need to get that arm going. He needs to sling it this year.
Well, I think he'll be all right.
I'm buying beer over on Twitch for you guys. Oh, buddy, now I gotta go to Twitch.
Oh man, we like beer.
I do like beer.
Beer is good.
It's one of my favorite things. It really is.
It is pretty nice.
Going over here, and I'm going to visit I don't even know. I haven't been to Twitch in so long that I don't even know where to go. Stream manager, there it is.
Yeah, I've got it up. I've got the thing up.
Okay.
I always have. Well, here lately I've had TikTok up because we've had that going. But
yeah, cool. I'll pull it up. Why not? So, I'm not interested again. Like, I think it's stupid that they did that, and I think it's incredibly stupid. They even said that they put out a schedule based on her. Have you ever in your life, like, heard of a professional organization making a schedule or going around a concert? You know what I mean? Like, it's unheard of. It's never been a thing.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's smart for them as a business, because if you have her at the games, you have more eyes on the game.
But so these people right now, yes, but they're going to break up, right? Eventually. Yeah, they are. She always breaks. She can't, all she does is write songs about being in high school, which she's like 40 years old. Time to let it go, right? Like, I don't want to hear stories of the guy that like peaked in high school. I was starting quarterback in high school.
Songs aren't about high school anymore. It's not.
They're not. And they're about being.
They were back when she was younger, but
super in love, and then being super, whatever. Then she gets her heart broken, and the guy's a dirtbag or something. I'm just waiting on, like I said, them to break up, because then they won't give a shit, because they're going to realize that they're getting eyeballs on the game that aren't fans of the game. They're not going to watch once she's not, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're not going to sit there like, you know what? I'm going to keep watching football.
I mean, maybe a few. You never know.
I mean, like one.
Yeah.
Out of a million, maybe.
That's one more than what you had. Is SB over there? Are you guys streaming SB here? Is this a focus? So we're live right now on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, and X right now. We're live on all 5 of those platforms.
Wait, are you talking about SB baseball and SB fantasy football?
No, just SB.
No, I'm talking about him, Ed. That's what I'm asking, Ed.
I'm assuming you just asked him about this,
Yeah,
because we didn't talk about the other ones.
Yeah. Yeah. Just the focus me. I mean, that's always going to be our Wednesday. Have a little bit of fun,
Yeah.
show. I don't think it's going anywhere. But yeah, no, the other shows are more dedicated to the sports. We started baseball, uh, daily content. Not necessarily videos and streaming or whatever, but daily podcast. And then fantasy football is going to be a couple times a week. So but yeah, just strike up here. Yes.
Yeah.
Ed. Yeah, man.
On all
Yeah,
those.
I'm out. I'm out. I couldn't be further out. Don't care. I want to watch the Sunday Ticket, and I'll have to deal with it for like 5 seconds. And then Chris
Okay.
Hansen always makes a stupid comment about it too. He's like, "Well, Chiefs just scored a touchdown. Let's go to to Taylor Swift to see her reaction." Shit, man. Like, I don't care.
What someone needs to do, because this will get them some views. If they just had like a channel, like if ESPN has a game, right? You've got the game, and then over on like ESPN 8 to Ocho, you've got the Taylor cam.
It's like the
And it's
Manning
just
pod or Manning broadcast. Yep.
and the camera's just on her the entire time. And you get the play-by-play and all that stuff, right? But you got the camera on her. Maybe it's you got the football game here, and just up in the corner, you got the Taylor cam or something like that. But
You should make that happen.
Let me
Because then they would show her a lot less on regular TV. Because then they want you to
think so.
funnel over there. Yeah, they wouldn't. They're not going to give away that extra shot. They're like, no, you want to see Taylor Swift, come on over there. You know what I mean? They'll probably mention it about 5 to 6 times a game. Hey, head on over to the ESPN the Ocho where we got the live Taylor cam.
Right here's what's going on in the Tay cam right now.
Here's a live look at the Tay cam. Oh, kill me now. Like I just I can't do anything for it. All right, I got nothing for it. Don't care. I don't care. Don't care. Minnesota's up by 1 now. All right. So Jay's slowly.
Swift girl picks her nose.
Yeah. Oh God. It's as much that you see how you just beat me down with that. That's how beaten down I am when it's just like, oh my God, I just want to watch football. I just want to watch. I don't give a damn.
But also at the same time, why do you let something like that bother you?
It's just because no one shuts up about it. And now here you are asking me about or talking about it. I'm like, Jesus, I don't care. Caddyshack reference. Another $10. He eats it. Yeah. Someone tell the smells good. I had a couple references about that. Are you enjoying the UFL? No. I've watched a handful of games. They were busy the first week or two or whatever. And I think certain cities have more fans, that show up to the game or whatever. But yeah, the one in here in Arlington, like they watch it. It's got such a closed shot of the field. You don't see anybody. You don't see the fan. They don't want you to see all the empty seats. But yeah, no, there's no way. I mean, I swear to God, I think more people go to the WNBA game than XFL or UFL games.
Well,
What channel is that on? They'll put them on ESPN and they're on random channel. They're on just like
they got
ABC.
to deal with ESPN. Yeah. I know a lot of people in Detroit have been watching because the Detroit UFL team's got a kicker that is just he's freaking great. He's knocking back 60-yard kicks and all this, and they're like, hey, we need to sign this kid. We need to get because we didn't kick the ball last year because we were scared our kicker wasn't going to make it.
Really?
So, oh yeah, dude. They didn't trust their kickers at all last year.
No kidding.
So,
I'm always down for like a kicker that can knock it down for like it. It was so exciting. I remember when like 50-yard field goals were a big thing, and then Justin Tucker kind of took over the league, and then they started getting inching further back, and then they're doing like 60. I'm like, let's go. I was like, let's freaking go.
Bring your ass.
Okay.
Bring it.
What was that joke from The Sopranos or whatever? Oh, when she hauls ass, she's got to make 2 trips. Yeah. No, I just, and then now you're talking 60. Who was that? I think it was the Giants kicker. I think he knocked one at like a 62-yarder or something like that, or 63. And you just start going bonkers because you're like, you don't have to even get anywhere near the red zone anymore to score
the
points.
60-yarders are becoming easier and easier for kickers to make, right?
Yeah.
They're just getting better and better at it, and it's just
But if they're shaky, they're not doing that. They're not like, nah, because if he misses, they're going to get the ball right here in like prime position, and they only have to go, it's obviously a lot closer. So yeah, I don't know, but that's cool. At least y'all got something going on, like kicker wise.
I mean,
what's y'all's team name? Is it Detroit what?
Football player men guys.
I mean, I just know the Renegades. The other one, I think you got the Brahmas down in San Antonio. I think there's a Stallions team. I could see the logo of one. They're not called the Alliance. It's like
It's the
St. Louis something.
Michigan Panthers.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
The Birmingham Stallions,
Stallions. There
the
you go.
Houston Roughnecks,
Mm-hmm.
the Memphis Showboats, St. Louis Battlehawks, San Antonio Brahmas, DC Defenders, and the Arlington Renegades.
It's crazy. We have 3 teams in Texas, like 3 teams from the UFL. I mean, you know, the guys down there in Houston, there. I mean, there's obviously they already have their own team, but you know, San Antonio, it's like, hey, here you go. You got a professional football team here. You know,
Yeah. But San
show up.
Antonio supports it, right? That's one of those towns that they've been trying to get some more sports down there. I mean, they're a one-horse town right now with professional sports
Mhm.
with the Spurs. And the city really shows out and supports them, even when they've been bad, right? They've been bad the last several years before they got, Wimbignana. So we're starting to, hype them up a little bit more. But they do have a soccer team down there that's pretty good that won a championship last year. Um, I don't know. I can't remember what league it was for though, but
I think it'd be wild if they had 3 NFL. If we had 3 NFL teams here, like could San Antonio? I'm sure they could support another team, but you know, Jerry, he don't want another team in Texas. You know, he,
oh no,
you
yeah,
know, but yeah, I mean, they could. They were talking about expanding or moving a team, or they're like, "Come on down." I think it's like Chargers, or wouldn't the Chargers? Or is that the team that's moving around? There's some team that he's like, you know, come on down to Texas or some shit. And it's like, Jesus, another team down here.
I mean, Texas is big enough though. That's the thing. It's
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right about that. Like
I
4 or
drive
5
8 hours and I'm still in the damn state, right?
baby and Bobby Boucher team out of Louisiana. God,
Oh,
no
jeez.
thanks. Yeah, so you know, we were talking in the office earlier. I'm so Kaz right now. I'm leaning back and whatnot. Yeah, so I was telling you about that dude. Like, what's the wildest thing you've seen on some of your meetings, your Zoom calls, and you know, because we use Teams or whatever it's called, but it's
Right, yeah.
video. You know, we put the camera on or whatever. And have you seen anything crazy? I already told you, but I'll tell everybody here in a second what I saw. But yeah,
Yeah, no, I saw, I was in training, um, doing a training class. So we had the new hires in there, and it's like the nesting period, right? Where they get the work deals while we're in there, and, someone wasn't wearing any pants
that's right. I remember
in
you
their
telling
underwear.
me.
I told you about that, like, just standing up, like, and, like, when they did it, like, I sent a message like, "Hey, your camera's still on." They're like, "Okay." Like, it didn't register with them that
Yeah,
they're walking around in their underwear. So, yeah,
dude.
and it wasn't No Pants Friday, it was, like, Tuesday. So,
It's
um
only allowed on Fridays. Come on now, everybody knows that. You can't be
but, yeah,
doing
no, that's really the only crazy thing that I've seen is that. Now I did an interview the other day, and, like, they had the camera, like, right here. Like, the
come
whole
close.
frame was just their face, and I'm just like, "This is just uncomfortably too close." Like, it wasn't I was out. It's like, "This isn't we don't need to hire them. They don't know how cameras work."
Well, I mean, they don't need the camera. You don't that's not indicative to the job. But yeah, they just can't use the functionality. Like, hey, you're too close, back it on up. You know what I mean?
Well, it shows that you can't use common sense and be like, "Hey, they don't
Yeah.
wanna see my whole face, right?" Like, and just my face. Whole
Yeah.
face, nothing but the face. Just too much. It's just too much.
Dude, let me show you something real quick here for everybody watching. So this chick, she's on the call. I guess she brought her laptop with her, but she sat it down. Can you see that? She's on the toilet.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I was
on
trying
the
to figure out
left.
what that was. Like, it almost looked like it was like a dog for a second.
Yeah.
Like, you just kinda glance at it, it kinda looks like an eye right there and maybe a little snout, but then when you say what it is, you're like, "Oh, wait, yeah, no, they're on the toilet. Okay."
Yeah. You got one driving, and you know, it's
The
like
one in the bottom right-hand corner, they are shocked. They're like, "Yeah.
and this is early on, you
Oh,
know.
okay. Yeah."
Yeah, so he comes trotting by in his little soccer uniform and his little his little
Little whitey
underwear.
tighties.
Yeah. You know, that was, you know, when we were first sent home, that's the stuff that you kind of dealt with. You know what I mean? Like, people didn't, they were so unbelievably casual, you
Some
know?
people did it on purpose just because they didn't. You're stuck at home, and maybe normally you do bits in the office, right? So you're like, well, I don't go to the office. The wife's on the camera. Let me go mess with her, right?
You're that guy, also. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I got to go do something funny. You're going to be a class clown or whatnot. But no, for me, it's happened multiple times. But the one that hit me this week was we got a new hire. He's full on remote. Like, he doesn't come to the office or anything like that. He lives down in Houston or something. And so he shows up to the meeting, and he's zoomed out enough where you can pretty much see above his head all the way down to, like, say, his belly button. You know what I mean? So you almost like, top half of his body. And I'm like, oh man, dude's looks like he's just ready to go to the pool. I mean, he's got like this Hawaiian shirt on and it's not buttoned up. I'm like, I mean, it's buttoned, but it's like the first 6 buttons aren't buttoned. It's like the taco meat's hanging way out at this point, right? It's a damn near, like I said,
to live his life. What's wrong with
almost
that?
as like his belly button. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, all right, I mean, cool, I guess, and I didn't really think about it. But then, like I told you, I go, someone must have told him, because he said, he goes, and then it starts buttoning up his shirt. And so he buttoned it almost all the way to the top. And then, of course, the disaster, we like, hey, got a question for you. He's on mute. He can't unmute it. He can't figure out how to unmute it. And he starts talking. He goes, oh, now you can see where he goes, can you hear me now? No,
Yeah.
you're still on mute. And then he starts freezing.
Click the little microphone, buddy. It's got a line through it right now. It's like the Ghostbuster symbol right now. You need to take the no microphones into 2 microphones, right? Microphones are good. Oracle
Dude.
did.
And just sat there and was like, then he starts freezing. I think he finally got the damn thing off of mute. Like, it took him a couple minutes, and we're just like, all right, we're moving on. Like, dude, we're moving on. There's nothing we can do here. There's not.
Just hire the guy. You can't work your stuff.
He just
We
got
work in a remote environment where you need to be able to have meetings online, right?
Yeah.
You got to be able to do this. And if you can't do it, sorry, you don't. Walmart's looking for more door greeters. Go on.
Oh God, come on. So for me, I dress up like I'll go and grab like a polo. My buddy, I swear to God, he's worn the same shirt, because I think what's his name told him, hey, just FYI, don't be like in a tank top or this and that. Have you a polo and just keep it near you, and if you got to slap it on or whatever. And so I swear to God, he's got the same one on every week. He's had the same one on every week for like 4 years.
Welcome to Walmart. I love you.
Yeah.
Time for drive 2 hours for in-person meetings. Whew.
We're so damn close to Idiocracy. I mean, we're pretty much there at this point. We don't have the guy going, welcome to Costco, I love you. And Costco's huge. That place when he's
fuckers anymore, it's butt fuckers, right?
That was the other one that I saw. It was a court hearing. The guy showed up, because there's a bunch of people there.
We talked about that before. It was like, was he like ass fucker 3000 or something like that?
I think it was butt BF, but it was like BF 3000. Goes, hold on, and the judge goes, hold on, who is blah blah blah. He goes, and he's like, is Daniel here? Or whatever. He goes, yeah, that's hi. He goes, why does your screen name say BF or 3000? He's like, I am pretty sure I did not choose that. I didn't put that in there.
This is my roommate's computer, Your Honor, and I don't know how to work this. Dude, he's all like, Ricky Bob, I don't know what to do with my hands. He's like, I don't know how to work the computer, sir. Like,
what happened was he created the account when we got locked down, and that's like his Tinder account, like, or whatever. That's his username.
He's got his Grinder account going, and he's fucker 3000, whatever. 1000 and 2000 were taken, so I'm 3000, right?
I'm number three, baby. God almighty. Yeah, it just sounds so, and then, like, when you say it, it's just so abrasive. Like, oh my gosh. It's like, and you kind of keep saying it to him, like, oh God. Because usually I'm the one that's cussing and out of control. But yeah, no, it's like, oh my God. It's just no.
And when you hear a judge say it, right? You're just like, oh.
And he had like a southern draw too. You know what I mean? It was like, oh my God. but oh my God, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
Oh, it's so great.
Mhm.
There
How's
there
that
was
beer tasting over there for you?
it's tasting pretty damn good is what it's tasting.
Yeah, nice. I can't stop laughing. Yeah, it's oh my God. But yeah, that's all I had. That's just Zoom calls and fails and whatnot. I'm like, dude, just can you not just act right? Just act right. I don't understand why you can't.
It's pretty tough if you ask me to act right because I see people not do it all the time, right? It's just kind of a constant. Um,
It's like you have to realize that you're on the clock. This is part of your job. You address, I'm not. No one's telling you to put on get in a suit while you're at home,
right.
but also this is a business call. You might want to at least not have pajamas on,
Yeah.
you know, or lifting weights at the gym. You're at the gym, you know what I mean?
I got a polo shirt sitting in that closet that when it's time for a meeting, I go and get it. If I'm having a meeting with just my team, then yeah, the t-shirt's fine. But if we're having a meeting with anyone other than just my team, I'm getting out the polo shirt and throwing the polo shirt on. Still got the athletic shorts on and all that, but yeah, you just throw a polo shirt on. I just gotta look good from right here up, right?
That's it.
I could have it cut off just below the nipples, and I'm great, right? Um,
What do they call them? Dickies or something like that? Like the turtlenecks that turtleneck that only goes down
yeah.
to here. Why does it stop right here?
Or a nice crop top, I'm good with it, right? I'm good with a nice crop top. But yeah, just I don't know, just do right.
Yeah.
Some people you just don't and if you're gonna be your setup is in a main room of the house, right? Say you're set up in your living room, your family room, wherever, and you have other family members at home that will walk by. Just there's that blur option, right? Where you just blur out your background.
Just use the blur. I swear to God, just use the blur. There's no reason not to at this point.
Yeah, I
You know
mean,
what I mean?
mine's right here where I do the podcast.
Mhm.
It's in my office. No one can walk behind me. There's a wall behind me, so I'm good on that. But if I was out there, yeah, blur away, blur away.
Mm-mm-mm. You
Uh,
got anything else before we get out of here?
I was looking on the internet.com to see if I could find something, that just kind of to talk about, to have some
Yeah,
conversations about,
we're supposed to have a
but
little news story. Whatever. We got taken up. This week has been crazy. I know, especially for you.
it's
And then with the other shows that we do, it's it's a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun. And getting ready for the fantasy football. If you're not following us, check out SB Fantasy Football on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. It's available wherever you listen to podcasts. And in the baseball, fantasy football is going to be kicking up a notch. Obviously, more around August. But we'll
it
be
says
doing our rankings. Oh,
Wolves in 6.
let's go Mavs. Let's go Mavs.
Hmm. I mean, personally, I would
Question.
like to see Jay upset, so I'll take the Wolves.
Yeah.
I support that. What I really wanted was I wanted the Mavs to get to the finals, and I wanted them to play the Knicks, and I wanted Jalen Brunson just to go off, drop like 50 a game, and just they sweep them, and then just so you could hear the Mavs fans just
Oh,
crying, just shedding tears and filling up their cereal bowls with their tears, eating their honey nut Cheerios with just tears, because believe me, they would have been.
yeah. It's going to be a good series or a fun series to say the least. Both these teams are fun. The Minnesota's a damn good team, and they've got some youngsters on there that are just absolutely fly. So, I was pulling for them throughout the playoffs. So just now I'm not, just not. But yeah, and then again, like I was talking about SB Baseball and SB Fantasy Football. Don't forget about Patreon, patreon.com. So Strikeout Beer, extra content. Just get in there, buy your pals a beer, and then we do shout outs and things like that, chugs for you, doing extra shows,
Yep.
extra recordings, things like that. Get some late night action as well. So yeah. All right, what do you got?
A little fun, we just trying to have a little fun. That's it. There's
Mhm.
something wrong with that? I
I
don't
like the
think
party.
so. Yeah. Who likes to party? We likes to party. I'm just saying. But you know what, guys? It has been fun We got to record some more content. Who knows? We might do one of the shows live too. So if you're not following us at SB Baseball, give us a follow, or SB Fantasy Football, give us a follow, and you might see us live talking just sports here in a minute. Sports. But yeah, check them out. Give them a follow. Tons of content. And if there's anything you guys want us to talk about, just shoot us a message. Let us know. We'll talk about it. How's that sound? Sound good?
Sounds good.
All right. But hey, guys, we love you. As always, I'm Alan.
Rapid Dave.
Talk to you guys later. Deuces.